Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 603. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're watching a neighborhood grow and change in Phoenix, Arizona. I stopped to take a closer look yesterday at where the old Circle K had been in my neighborhood, which is a suburb of Phoenix, and it's got me to thinking about how much Phoenix grows and changes over the years, and how people feel about it. This particular neighborhood was built in the mid-1980s, when there had only been a smattering of houses and a community college, Glendale Community College, which was built in 1965. There are some houses that I can tell are from the 1970s, and a few even older, but what happened here is that this neighborhood suddenly appeared in about 1985, or thereabouts. There are 3 shopping centers on the corner of 67th Avenue and Peoria. The one in the photo here is called Peoria Station, and it was designed to kind of look like a train station. The other 3 are called Westport Village, Brittany Square, and Crossroads Plaza. I've lived in this neighborhood for a very long time, and no one ever uses those names, even though the signs are still up. There was a time when just signs, an empty parking lot, and buildings is all that there was. Businesses moved in as the neighborhood started to grow. I wish I could tell you more about the gas station on the southwest corner of Peoria Avenue and 67th Avenue. Whether it was older than the shopping center or was built on it afterwards, I really don't know. I just know that it was a tiny building that must have been plenty for the amount of business it did back in the 80s and 90s. But it had just gotten too small over the years. That's how it works in a growing city. Of course, there are different ways to look at it. Many of the old-timers hate to see the old, tiny buildings go away, and I understand. They were just fine back in the day, and for reasons of nostalgia, they're wonderful. To get larger quantities of cars and people through, they're just awful. I know, because I lived in an area of Los Angeles that had long outgrown its buildings, and all you could do would be to get in line and wait and wait. I used to think, this must have been absolutely perfect back in 1968, as I sat there waiting my turn at the pump at a gas station. My point of view is that I'm glad that they were able to rebuild it from scratch to modern standards. It's a big chunk of land, and my best guess is that they'll make better use of it, allowing traffic to move faster and easier. Circle K has been feeling a lot of competition from Kwik Trip, which already has a bigger and more efficient system. Phoenix has been doing this for over 100 years. The building which has gotten too small, which was considered generously big back in the day, is torn down, and a larger building replaces it. For old-timers, it must be as if their city gets a facelift every few years. And this has created a situation whereby people can hardly believe that Phoenix is as old as it is. When the new Circle K is finished, no one will suspect that the original building went back 40 years or more. But you and I will know. This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.